Alright, guys. Hello. A little bit of a small update. I did want to talk about something kind of important and let you guys know what's going on with the next gen purchases, as well as some upcoming videos and ideas that I had this weekend. But the main meat of this video is I just today officially paid off the PlayStation 4 and then the launch games I'm getting with it, alright? Now this is the final list that I'm getting for the PlayStation 4 in terms of what games I'm getting it on, release day, and stuff like that, alright? So originally what I had was the PlayStation 4 pre-ordered along with Battlefield 4, Killzone Shadowfall, and then Watch Dogs pre-ordered for it. And I was going to get those 3 games on launch day. And then I kind of put some more thought into it. I contemplated whether or not I should trade my games in, which I later decided I wasn't going to do that, in order to get the Xbox One on release as well, with Battlefield 4, Rise, Son of Rome, and Forza Motorsport 5. And the reason I wanted to get Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One is simply because they're going to have DLC first on the Xbox One. Now, to my understanding, I read a little bit more about it, and it's just the first DLC. That's all it is. It's like the first DLC comes like a week early, so it isn't like a big exclusive kind of thing that Sony had with Battlefield 3, where it was like you get all the DLC like a month ahead of everyone or a couple weeks ahead of everyone, whatever it was for Battlefield 3 on PS3. So, but I still think I'm going to be getting it on Xbox One. I'm still kind of about that. Anyway, yeah, I went to GameStop today, walked in, and I was like, alright, I want to pay off the PlayStation 4, and I want to also take my Battlefield 4 pre-order off. I deleted my Battlefield 4 pre-order and took the cash and put it on something else. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be picking up the PlayStation 4 on launch, alright? That has already been paid off. I owe nothing on it. It is done, alright? With the PlayStation 4, I also have Killzone Shadowfall pre-ordered, which again is, I think it's the game that most people are going to be probably getting with the PlayStation 4 is Killzone. It's an exclusive, the graphics look amazing, and it's a first-person shooter. It's Killzone. But also, instead of getting Watch Dogs and Battlefield 4, what I did is I got the collector's edition of Watch Dogs, what they just announced it for the US today, and I said, alright, I was looking at the collector's edition. I really wanted one because it was only announced in the UK and Europe and other countries, not even in the US. And I was like making a big deal about it. I was like, what the hell? Why do they have collector's editions for a game that takes place here, but the collector's editions are in a different country? It makes no sense. Finally, Ubisoft announced a collector's edition for Watch Dogs and for the next-gen consoles too. I'm kind of happy about. So I have the collector's edition of Watch Dogs pre-ordered along with Killzone Shadowfall. It says Killzone 4 on the receipt, but Killzone Shadowfall. So those are the 2 games I'm going to be getting on launch. All right, I think it's going to be pretty cool because not only am I going to be unboxing a console, but I'm also going to be unboxing an exclusive game as well as a really anticipated multi-platform collector's edition that I think everyone's going to want to know what's in there. It's actually kind of cool. You get like a 9-inch statue of Aiden Pierce, and you also get his mask. Like it comes with his bandana or whatever you want to call it. So you get that really cool thing that he has. You also get the soundtrack, an 80-page hardcover art book, as well as a steel bookcase and some limited edition box or something like that. It's not quite as cool as the DeadSec edition. What they really did with the US Collector's Edition is they said, let's take the DeadSec edition, let's add the mask in there, but let's take away all the DLC items. So that's kind of what they did. I'm not going to wear the mask, so I would rather have the DLC items, but whatever. It is what it is, and I am actually excited to play the game, and I can't wait to get my hands on the Collector's Edition and get the statue and the mask that I'm not going to wear. So that is what I am getting for on launch day of the PlayStation 4. The console, Watch Dogs Collector's Edition, and then Killzone Shadowfall. So here's my long-ass receipt. So yeah, I walked in there. I ended up paying a total of $305. $305, and keep in mind those I also had trade-ins from when I traded in all my accessories, and I also had a gift card which I bought for myself. And I also have the pre-order again, the $100 that was already reserved on the PlayStation 4 to begin with. So that is all done. I'm not going to the midnight launch. I don't go to midnight launches. There's no points. You know, I'm not going to go there, wait till 3 a.m. and then just go back home and then pretend like I'm going to set it up. No, I'm going to sleep, enjoy the night. That morning, I'm going to wake up. I'll probably be going to GameStop an hour ahead of time, and I think I'm going to get my friend to go with me, so that he can also help and play and with the games and everything like that, because I'm gonna have a lot of stuff. I have this big collector's edition box for Watch Dogs, but I also have the big box for the console as well as the Killzone Shadowfall game. I'm gonna need some help getting out there with all that stuff. So the good thing is, I think he said that he'll actually come with me to go pick up the game, and he's gonna help me do the unboxing. We're also gonna be playing with it when we're gonna be setting it up and playing with the actual game, the games, and seeing how the system is in itself. Because I don't think he's getting one. I don't know if he can afford it on launch day. That being said, I know the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are HDMI only outputs. There has been work. There has been. I don't know if Sony's going to do HDCP again. I have a feeling that they are. That being said, I think actually Microsoft is going to do it too. And to be honest, I think the reason is because they're going to have their share button and their ability to capture and upload gameplay, and they're not going to want you to use third-party other technology. They're going to want you to use their proprietary software to capture the game and upload it. They don't want you to use a capture card of anything else. So they're probably going to implement HDCP. That being said, I did watch a video on YouTube that there is going to be a workaround of how to get to that. So, I mean, I'm going to have to get like a converter box and all this crap. It's gonna suck to have all this there, but again, I mean, unless the freaking game, unless the software to capture in-game footage is full 1080p uncompressed and it can upload like 10, 15, 30 an hour videos to YouTube, because I have a feeling that the limit is going to be like 5 minutes at the most. So we'll see. But yeah, now since it's July, it's mid-July, and I've already pretty much paid off the PlayStation 4 completely with all the... I paid it off. There's nothing I owe on the PlayStation 4 side. That being said, these next couple of months, I'm going to be working hard to make sure I can at least get the Xbox One console on release, and one game at least. I said before, I don't know if I could. I wanted to trade in my games to see if I could, but I think I have a pretty good idea that I can actually afford the console now, because I'm buying Splinter Cell Blacklist, Grand Theft Auto 5, the collector's edition, but it's the $80 one, and now I'm buying Killzone Mercenary for the Vita. I know a Vita game, right? And then I'm buying Beyond Two Souls. So I'm only buying 4 more games of the year. So that being said, those games are a couple weeks apart. I know Killzone and Grand Theft Auto are kind of, they kind of release at the same time, but that's only $40 and that's $80, so it's like the price of 2 games anyway. But that being said, I'm going to be working hard to make sure I can save up enough money and get the Xbox One on release. That is my goal. If I can just get the console and at least 1 game on release, I'll be happy, because I already, I mean, I want to... Here's my dream, alright? Here's like my vision. Xbox One, Forza Motorsport 5, Rise Son of Rome, and then Battlefield 4. Those are the 3 launch games I want to be getting on launch along with the console itself. Now, I might say, alright, well, I'll only get 1 game because the Xbox One's another $100, and that might play a really a huge role in whether or not I can buy the amount of games I want for it. So yeah. I probably will be getting 2 launch games now that I'm thinking. I'll probably just be getting Forza Motorsport 5 and then Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One. So that will probably just be that. What else? Black Friday. I'm going to be doing another Black Friday Gamers... I think I call it Black Friday 2013 Gamers Guide. That's probably what's going to be the title, because I named it the Black Friday 2012 Gamers Guide, and it got over 1,000 views. It actually got a lot of good attention. So I made that series up. Don't steal it, any of you YouTubers out there who say, "Oh, he got views from that's my video." All right, if you upload that video, I'm not going to do anything, but just that's what I do. Anyway, on Black Friday, I'm going to be getting Assassin's Creed 4 and a Need for Speed Rivals. And I'll probably be picking up Rise Sun Rome if I haven't already, along with Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, every single year since I could remember, Assassin's Creed and Need for Speed have always been marked down half off at Best Buy on Black Friday. So I'll be getting Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on PS4, Need for Speed Rivals on PS4. I'll also be getting Rise Son of Rome as an Xbox One exclusive, and then Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox One. So those are the 4 games I'll be getting for Black Friday. Now, I also know that this holiday season, we also have Wolfenstein: A New Order, which is a really cool game. I can't wait to get a I played the first Wolf. Well, no, not the first Wolfenstein, but I played the reboot that was released in 2009, I believe. The game glitched out on me, so I wasn't able to continue, but I did like the game. And Wolfenstein: A New Order, I mean, it's Bethesda is the publisher, and we all know Bethesda just makes great games. There's a certain level of quality that they have. So I'm going to be getting Wolfenstein: A New Order probably on PS4, maybe Xbox One. It depends on if one version has exclusivity over the other, or if the developers are pushing this particular version of the game over the other. It depends. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the rest of the year. Batman: Arkham Origins, I'm leaving alone. Well, all right. To be honest with you, I'll probably pick it up. Maybe I'll just get it as a Christmas gift or something like that. But then we have Batman: Arkham Origins Blackgate, which is a Vita game. Again, if I can pick it up for like really cheap, I may get it. But I'm kind of fed up with the Batman games. I feel like I played enough too much of them. I know there's only been 2 games, but Arkham Asylum was really good. Arkham City I did like. I did kind of feel that Arkham Asylum made a much more powerful impact than Arkham City did. However, Arkham Origins is supposed to have like the city's supposed to be like twice as large as Arkham City or something like that. I mean, it looks like a good game, but it's not gonna. Let's be honest, it's not gonna sell well. Who's gonna buy Batman when you have it releasing pretty much next to the next gen consoles? That game isn't gonna sell well. It's not even being developed by Rocksteady, so I mean, I just don't know. It probably will be good. I may pick it up later, and we'll just see. So that's that. I'm thinking I may just pick it up on PC or something much later. But that is that. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to make this vlog. I just want to let you guys know, hey, I paid off the PlayStation 4 as well as the launch games. I'm excited for it. It's finally, I don't have to worry about making sure getting the money together. My goal now is to accumulate enough cash to go ahead and pre-order the Xbox One. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, wait, how are you even going to pre-order an Xbox One? GameStop sold out, Best Buy sold out, and Amazon is sold out. Where are you going to get this console? Well, I'm going to get it at a store where basically no one thinks of this store when they go to buy, like Microsoft products, and the store is it's only available in a very few locations. Like, it's not even like a national thing. Like, they only have it in a very few amount of spots. And that is the Microsoft Store. Now, some of you guys are like, oh yeah, the Microsoft Store, I've heard of that. Some of you guys are like, wait, what's the Microsoft Store? Microsoft Store is just like the Apple Store. You go in there, it has Windows, lots of laptops, and then Xbox games and stuff like that. I went to the Microsoft Store and bought the Call of Duty Black Ops Collector's Edition. Back when it was all sold out, I couldn't even get it. And I walked in there without a pre-order, and I purchased it, and they had a ton there. So no one goes to buy games at the Microsoft Store. Their pre-orders are always open. That being said, I'm thinking I'm just going to have it shipped to my house if I am going to get it. That being said, I don't have to drive because the Microsoft Store is about 20 minutes from my other house. So that way I don't have to drive 20 minutes, wait in this long-ass line, and then just drive home. I think I'll just have it shipped to my house so when I do get there, it's already there, and I already have my 2 launch games, which are Forza 5 and then Battlefield 4. And like I said, Black Friday, Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts, Rise Son of Rome, Assassin's Creed 4, and then Need for Speed Rivals. Alright, so that's it. I just want to give you guys a small update on that. I'll talk to you all later. I'm also working on a cool video. I got a really good positive response from my Mirror's Edge 2 reactions trailer thing that I did. A lot of people really liked it, so I'm doing one for Grand Theft Auto 5, but it's not what you think. This time, I'm calling it Grand Theft Auto 5: The PC Perspective, and this is basically it's like a troll. Think of it like a troll video where it's kind of like the same format as the Mirror's Edge one, but it's like I'm a PC fan, you know, and a lot of PC fans are slamming on the game because it's not coming to the PC. So I'm working on that video right now. It's all recorded. I just have to edit it all together. So it's gonna be like 12, 15 minutes, but I'll have it up this weekend for you guys. Talk to you all later. Have a good day, and yeah.